All right, everybody. Sorry for the horrible camera angle yet again. Piece of crap tripod. Doing my best. This is a Sony WM-F101 TV FM AM. This is how I got it. Part of the box here is missing that makes the top flap. Got it from Japan, really cheap. It's missing some components in the box. I just put a new belt in it. It was very easy. The original belt was still intact. It is just slightly stretched, and it played a tape for like 2 seconds, sounded gargled, and it just died. It's like, okay, let me just go into my cassette tape drawer, take the parts out, and I fixed it. It's not rewinding or fast forwarding with a tape in. I don't know why. It probably just needs to be worked in because it's been sitting for so long. But it's supposed to come with the case, the earbuds, focus, damn you, the gumstick adapter. Here we go. The gumstick charger, gumstick adapter, gumstick battery, AA battery, and the AA adapter. I got with this the charger for the gumstick, the adapter, the battery adapter. That's it. So my earbuds I have are my own from another one of these WM-F101 models. I don't have the case because the case for this one, as you can see, is a little elongated here, the button or the Velcro. These Walkman cases will fit with it, but it's very tight and you can't close the top flap. So, yeah, goody. That's really it. Over here is my adapter. They sell these on eBay, and they're really expensive. Someone's been 3D printing these, okay? These battery adapters for the WM-100 series. And these are actually, the legit original Sony ones are actually a millimeter or so wider than the ones being 3D printed. And the ones being 3D printed do not work on this blue one over here. And they don't fit right. I noticed that. Gumstick charger, which I can't use. I don't have a gumstick battery. And where's that gumstick? There you go. Gumstick piece. I don't think this was ever even used because this was the pull tab. But there's that. This is hard doing this from the phone. Just throwing shit. Gonna get drunk and watch Matlock. There we go. It works. Works fine. Just doesn't rewind and fast forward. And let me go forth and acquire the whole family out on the table. All right, everybody. The family has been reunited. Here we go. These are the WM-100 models in my collection, and the experiences I'm going to talk about are mine. Basically, what I've been going through with them, and some that I've seen on Reddit. The WM-100s, they have a problem with the mechanism that when you clean it, put a new belt in it, you hit the reverse button to switch to side 2, right? Or the opposite side, and it's very fluttery. This one, when you hold it normally, it sounds fluttery as all hell, but when you put it upside down, it works perfectly fine. Now, aside from that, the WM-100, the 101s, I hate because, look, it's warped. See that? The door is warped. The aluminum on the door. They warp for some reason. And whenever you press right here, it tends to kill the power. But that, and then see the 102, this one I had that I put a new belt, I cleaned it, and I don't know, it just sounds very fluttery, like when you listen to a tape. It sounds like you have someone by the hair and you're giving them a swirly in the toilet, and it just won't work. I tried playing it for a while. It started to get better gradually, but it's just so bad. I don't know. I think it maybe needs oil or something. I don't know. I'm going to keep working on that one. The red one is my best working one. I had the same problem like this when I got it, but I started to use it more and more, and it kind of loosened up, and everything sounds good. This one, I believe, sometimes it will lock up when you hit side 2, the reverse, and it goes back, but sometimes it'll play fluttery a little bit. The 109, this will actually lock up. It tries to play, and it switches back. The WM-101, that we just saw. This one, for the time being, when you have it on side 1, it plays fine, sounds perfectly fine, but it won't rewind. It won't fast forward. You switch the sides around, it rewinds very slowly. Fast forwards when it wants to. See? But it plays fine. So it's something to do with the mechanism, I think. They sit for so long and they just kind of lock up. I don't know if the grease dries up in them. This is the only WM-100 model I've gotten that the belt has not been turned to goo. The belt was in almost brand new condition, just slightly stretched, and it wouldn't play, just barely, and it just came right off. And I was like, oh wow, okay, I'm lucky. These mechanisms need a lot of cleaning, and when I cleaned most of these, I could tell you from my own experience, it's hell. It's a nightmare. I had to have a needle or a pin, like a safety pin, and dipped in some alcohol with a Q-tip, and dip the Q-tip in alcohol, go around the gear, and soak it up with alcohol, and then use the pin to scrape away, because they're brass on the inside. The wheels are all brass, and they have this green moldy stuff on them. I don't know what it is. And you have to get the wheels completely freaking spotless clean. Otherwise, it will sound fluttery, because the mechanism's so small as it is. And then the belt is really, really horribly thin. And that's why this machine has all these problems. They're a good collector's piece, but they're a nightmare to repair. They ain't that hard, but it's just a nightmare. And on the plus side, there are actually people on eBay and AliExpress or whoever from China making the battery adapters. These little battery adapters. But they're too thin, or they're not wide enough, and they kind of stick out and they don't fit right. I had that problem with this player. It wasn't fitting properly. And just keep that in mind when you buy them. It might work on some players, it might not fit on some of the others. The main issue with these players is when you buy them online used, especially eBay, they're always missing the battery adapters. Occasionally you get lucky and it just has either the gum stick adapter, or it'll have the AA adapter, or no adapter at all, and you're stuck with a Walkman you can't use, and it's no fun. And I got lucky. Like I said, I buy them from Japan, so it's, you gotta have it in better condition and with minimal wear, and most of the time it's gonna have the battery adapter. This was the cheapest one I got for about $20-something, $20 to $30 at the time I had gotten this, and I got lucky. I tried to find the knockoff battery adapter. I couldn't find it, but yeah. It's very simple to make. You just got to put the pin in with the spring, and the wire goes in here with the 2 pins. The problem I noticed with the knockoff one, which I can't find, is that one, it's not wide enough, and the pins are a little like crooked, and it wasn't making good connection with the blue Walkman at the time, because this was the first one I actually had gotten, and I just kind of built my collection up as I went along. But those are just some of my experiences with the WM-101 or 100s or 101s, 102s, 109s, the 100 series, and their problems that I have. Just mainly repairability, mechanism problems, playback issues, parts. I forgot to mention, the Velcro came off right here. See? I thought it was stitched in. It was actually glued. But I could fix that. But yeah, just keep that in mind when you're getting into these players. They're nice. They're cool. You can get some modern Sony earbuds on eBay for like $10 that have different color options that would match these. And yeah, they're a good player if you can get them. If you get lucky and you get a good player that has no issues, like I did with the red one, I believe over time I can get this working properly. But we'll see what happens. For now, take care. I appreciate you guys watching. Like, favorite, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned. I am going to be making more Walkman videos in the future. Just not going to be uploading as frequently as I would like to because of work. And the way YouTube has been going, I'm not going to really, I'm going to take my time. But until next time, take care.